find the defendant, David Allen Petty Jr., guilty of the crime of child endangerment.
The former Keokuk County Sheriff's deputy charged with 13 counts of child endangerment found guilty by a Mahaska County jury today.
David Hetty was the passenger in the truck pulling a trailer full of 30 kids that crashed back in 2023.
The driver, Daniel Brubaker, pleaded guilty to similar charges.
KCCI's Bo Bowman's been covering this case since that crash happened almost 2 years ago. He joins us now live. Bo?
Yeah, Ben, Stacy, this has been 2 years in the making, and it only took the jury about two and a half hours to decide his guilt. Hetty gave little reaction to the verdict, but hugged his family after court adjourned. The prosecution brought forward a mountain of evidence over the course of the trial and called dozens of witnesses, many of them kids on the hayrack ride that crashed into a ditch just outside of Watchir. Some fought back tears as they described their injuries, broken legs, broken backs, and the emotional scars they still struggle with today. Investigators testified that both Hetty, a former sheriff's deputy, and Brubaker had been heavily drinking leading up to the crash, and that they kept changing their stories as the investigation continued. Hetty's defense team argued that since he was not the driver of the truck, he shouldn't be held responsible. They even called Brubaker to the stand, who admitted his guilt, but he did say they both had an obligation to protect those children. They conceded during their closing arguments that yes, maybe there was more he could have done, but claim that doesn't constitute child endangerment.
What was he supposed to do? Was he supposed to take the wheel? Was he supposed to physically make contact with? Would it be okay if he had simply said slow down and Dan Brubaker had looked at him and said no, right? That's what the state has, asking you to find this man guilty of these serious charges.
This was a series of choices by this man, knowing that there were risks, significant risks to these kids. Those risks were right in front of his face, and instead of paying attention to those risks, he turned a blind eye, stuck his nose in his phone, and poured that beer in that beer can down his throat.
Hetty will be sentenced on October 17th at the Keokuk County Courthouse. Stacy.
Bo, thank you.